Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is K Shine and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is back with another story time. Based on the title, you know exactly what I'm about to talk about. So make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. Double check to make sure your post notifications is turned on. And before we hop into this video, I do have a small business that I want to shout out. So it's just like this. I believe this is a sweatshirt. Oh, it's extra small. Let me see. I remember you. This is I Dream, I Go. I believe she sent me a couple t-shirts before as well. I still wear those t-shirts. So thank you so much, Boo, for sending me something else. Oh yeah, if you guys remember this picture, I do remember her from some videos ago. It says, thank you for your purchase. I really appreciate you supporting my small business. It really means a lot that you believe in me and my brand. Here's a code for 10% off your next order. Dream Go 7. So if you want 10% off, you can use that. She sent me a little personal note. So let's go ahead and open this. So the whole world is mine, period. So it is a pink sweatshirt. It looks like that. Look how detailed this is, though. Looks like this. Let me open it. Girl, this show extra small. Jesus. Okay. But this is the extra small, and this is how it looks. So thank you so much, homegirl, for sending me that. I do have a P.O. box in my description box below. If you want to send me something, you may be featured. If not, don't. But without further ado, y'all, let's hop right into the video. Let's go. All right, y'all. So, boom. Y'all know how I like to start my story times off. Okay, so let me tell y'all. So if you was on my live a couple days ago, well, today is what? Like March 20th. But if you just be on my lives, y'all know I asked y'all what kind of story time y'all want to hear next, and y'all picked this one. I'm not going to say it now, just so it can still kind of be like a little surprise when y'all figure out who I'm talking about, but whatever. Okay, y'all, so let me tell y'all, right? And it's perfect timing because this happened on St. Patrick's Day weekend, like a few years back, like years ago. Like, don't worry about the time frame, just know that it happened, okay? Don't worry about it, you know. I don't like to give y'all too much of the time frame because people in my real life, they be trying to add up shit, and it's like, the only thing you need to add up is your bills by yourself because your baby daddy ain't helping you pay no bill. Okay, no, it's too early, my bad. Okay, but so yeah, so it was St. Patrick's Day, and I'm sure everybody can relate. Like around St. Patrick's Day, is the bars, the clubs, everything is packed because everybody is drinking. At least where I'm at, that's what we do. So our downtown area is the most popping when it comes to like events. St. Patrick's Day, Memorial Day, like holidays and stuff. Our downtown is where everybody go. You kind of just go down there, go in and out the bars, the clubs, walk around. You do all that, right? So, we decided to go downtown this day as well. Now, I don't have a lot of green. I know you're looking at me now like, oh, the green, whatever. But I literally could count probably like how many green shirts I have. Like, I don't have a lot of green. I just started to get into green. So, back then I was like, damn, I don't got no green. Because mind you, I wasn't planning on going out. I think, like, I don't know, because one thing about me, I rarely do concerts or anything with huge crowds. I don't like huge rowdy crowds, y'all know. And if y'all hear any banging, y'all know it's the kids and my dog. So sorry. But not my kids. Y'all know I ain't got no kids, but yeah. Yeah, so I don't really do big rowdy crowds. Like, I don't like stuff that like has long lines. I'm very impatient. I don't like that. So a lot of times before this, like, I didn't really care to go out for St. Patrick's Day or certain days because it's too crowded. It's the same thing for like Mother's Day. I would rather celebrate Mother's Day like the day before or the weekend before, like not on that Sunday, because unless you're doing something at home. But it's like when you try to take your mama out for brunch, everything is super jam packed. You can't even really enjoy it because everybody is out. Or even like Father's Day or whatever, Valentine's Day, like, I don't really care to celebrate those type of holidays on the day of because everything is just too packed. And now you sitting here, you trying to have a nice day, but you hangry because you waiting for dinner. Even if you do reservations, everything is just rushed. Like, now they rushing you to get up so they can sit the next table. I just don't like that. I like to go on a random day where it's more just chill. Anyways, y'all don't care about my life, huh? Well, I guess y'all do because my story time. But whatever. So, St. Patrick's Day, I was thinking like, I'm just be in the house. Like, I ain't even really going to do much, whatever. Of course, my homegirls, my friends, they called me like, we got to get outside or whatever. So I'm just like, no, I don't want to. And of course, at this point, FaceTime is around. So, we on FaceTime. I'm looking at their outfits. Like, my friends going all out. They got the little glasses on, the St. Patrick's Day glasses on, green everywhere. They greened down. They got the socks pulled up green, and it's just they greened out. So I'm looking at them like, I'm not coming out because I'm like, I don't have nothing green. And my friend's like, we got a green shirt for you, darling. I'm like, no, I don't want to come out. So I'm good. So they like, come on, like, let's go out. So I'm just like, whatever. So I end up putting on this yellow shirt, y'all. Now I remembered, like, just pay attention to my outfit, okay? But anyways, I just had on a regular outfit for real, but I had on my yellow shirt. Everybody else really got green on. I got on yellow because I got to be rebellious. So no, but because I ain't had no green and I didn't care to wear nobody else's shirt, it wasn't that deep to me. I was just like, whatever, look, I'm here. So I get in my car, whatever. I drive over to my homegirl house because she gonna drive this time because she had just got this Trailblazer, y'all. Y'all know how y'all get a new car and like it's an up to date car, like like back then, like if it's, let's say it's 2013 and you get like a 2011 or something, like you popping. Like, I'm sorry, I know that's like 2 years off, but if you get an up to date car, because mind you, me and my friends, we was coming from 1990 cars. Like, I think I had a 96 Ford Escort. Like, not, well, okay, never mind. Not at this particular time in college. But anyways, it don't matter. It don't matter, y'all. It don't matter. But anyways, so she was so excited to like drive her car or whatever. So she like, I'm driving, like, all that, whatever. So mind you, while she want to drive and everything, so I'm like, yes, because I hate driving, all that good stuff. So whatever. So we sitting at her house for a minute. They finishing getting dressed. So I'm texting my one boo, y'all. I didn't even go tell you the boo at the time, but I'm talking to my one boo, and he was telling me, like, he about to get off work in a couple hours, and he had wanted me to come over. So I'm like, ooh, yeah, I do want to come over, like, So I'm like, ooh, I'm probably just going to leave early and go with him. So I was telling him, like, damn, y'all, I think I'm going to follow y'all, like in my car, because I'm the type that if I know I'm trying to leave early or I'm going to go chill with my boo, I'm not going to get in the car with somebody else knowing that I want to leave early, make them bring me all the way back home. No, I don't like to ruin other people's fun. So I figure, like, I could just drive downtown, and then when I'm ready to go, like, they could just at least walk me back to my car and I can go be with my boo, because I didn't care to be, if y'all know St. Patrick's Day start early, like early in the morning. Like, people be out at 10 a.m. drinking like the whole day. It's not like a nighttime thing. It's throughout the day. So I remember my boo, I think he worked like the day shift. Like, he got off at like 10 p.m. or whatever. So like, I'm thinking like, okay, I could kick it with them for a minute, and then like they will go all night, because it was parties from like in the morning to like 3, and then it would be like that midday party from like 3 to 7, and then it's 9 to 2 a.m. like the regular parties. Like, it was just parties all day. So I'm thinking like I can hang with them throughout the day, and then before they go to the 9 to 2 a.m. party, I could just leave, and then they can go to that party and I can go with my boo, right? What I'm thinking. So I'm just like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna drive my car, and then that way I can leave when I'm ready to go. So cool. So I told him, like, yeah, I'm gonna ride, I'm gonna follow y'all. So it was 5 of us total, including me, right? So one of my homegirls hopped in the car with me, so it was like us two in my car, and the other 3 was in my other homegirl car. So needless to say, like, this is the one time we didn't really need to like pregame to go out, because I'm telling you, like, they do, when it's St. Patrick's Day, they do like, they'll do like deals, like green beer, green tea shots, green whatever. Like, it's always discounts at the bar and stuff. So I'm like, it ain't no need to really pregame, because we're gonna go to the bar and drink, like, So we didn't pregame. So we get in the car. Of course, we head downtown. It's packed as fuck. We already knew that. So we park our cars after like driving around for like 25 minutes to find parking. We end up parking our cars, right? We park, we get out, because this is when you go downtown, you can literally park your car somewhere and just walk around, go in and out of bars, and then like go get food, all of the other stuff. So we get out, we walking around. Like, my friend was getting a lot of compliments because she make these tutus, y'all, and like she had on a green tutu, and she had like light up lights on them, like not like Christmas lights, of course, but they was like, the LED like light up lights. So like, people was complimenting her tutu and stuff like that. So like, we was getting stopped a lot. And well, she don't do this no more, but she used to like give out, her Instagram, because she was making tutus. But like I said, she don't really make them no more, for not at least to sell them. Like, if you want her to make you one, she will, but not like, she don't promote it no more or whatever. But so she was like, she was networking. So we would be stopping, letting her network and stuff. So while she stopping the network, boys is stopping, we talking to everybody, it's a good time. So we going in and out the bars. The bars is fun. We meeting people. Everybody is drunk, especially white people. you know, when you meet friendly white people, oh my God, like, they are the funnest. So we meeting all these friendly people, and they buying us shots, they buying us drinks. Like, we turning up, we having fun with them. Like, it's a good time. So, you know, we walked around down there for a minute. We going in and out of bars, drinking. We end up, you know, we end up getting lit. Nothing really happened. We spent a couple hours down there. So it started to get a little bit dark. So we just walking around laughing, like, on the streets, like, just kicking it, just having a good ass time. But we lit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we not drunk, but we're definitely lit. It's like tipsy, lit, drunk, and then intoxicated. We lit. Like, we a little bit above lit, but we ain't drunk yet. But we lit. We having a good time, right? So we walking around, y'all. So, you know, we walking around, but it's still like a bunch of traffic, of course, because it's still people coming in and out of downtown. So it's still traffic, like crossing the street and stuff like that. So this one car had kind of like pulled up kind of like in the alleyway where like we were crossing over this way and it's the alley going this way. So he kind of turned up in the alley or whatever. So we walking up to the car. We not up on the car yet. We still kind of like way back here walking up to it. So he pull up into the alley. So he letting people out, whatever. Mind you, this guy, he get out and he opening up the back door. The car door had like a dent in it, like it been into a car accident. So I don't know if the inside door was broke or whatever, but he had to get out and like he like pulled the car door handle and like pulled it up a little bit to open the door. So when he did that, we already like a little bit drunk. So I ain't gonna lie, we was laughing at the little car. Like, no, this nigga didn't get out the car and pulled the handle, but pulled the car door up to open it. But when he got out, like, he looked so smoked, like cracked out, y'all. Like, he looked like he was drugged the fuck out. Like, he looked like he smoked about 10 packs of Newports a day. Like, in his face, like, it just did not look appealing. Like, he looked like he was kind of cute, but he's so like drugged out that it ain't cute no more. Like, and you know how like if you have a white t-shirt on, but somebody like stretch out your collar, it'd be like all wrinkled, and like that's how his shirt was. He had a white t-shirt on, but it would look like it had been stretched, like somebody was yanking him up or whatever, so it was stretched out. And I was just looking at him like, you good. And then mind you, he had a little cut on his neck, whatever. And you know how like you cut your leg or something, and you know how I get to like that pink like scabby stage. Like, it had been cut before, but it's probably been like a couple days. It's like a fresh wound, but it been like probably like a couple days, almost a week. So like the flesh is starting to like come back a little bit. I know that sounds weird, but I just want y'all to know, because it was just like that pink stage with like the little pus and stuff. You know, it just looked weird. Like, you could tell it was a fresh cut, and it was just right here. So I was just like, ooh. So, you know, we were just, I ain't gonna lie, like, not making fun of him, but we were just like, you know, talking our shit, like, what the fuck, he been through some shit, whatever. Yeah, so he opened up the door, and this one girl come out, whatever. She looked the same, drugged out, looking crazy, giving prostitute vibes. Y'all know what I mean with a P, prostitute. You know, so she get out the car and she just take off across the street, like walking real fast or whatever. So we like, okay, like what the fuck, like, you know, because we still walking up on the car, because we coming from crossing the street, so we still walking up. So we just looking. She take off. Another girl come out. She kind of like go the other way or whatever. Like, I don't know. She crossed the street too. So we all looking like, what the fuck these prostitutes doing? Like, we just like making fun, like, you know, talking our shit. Somebody else get out the car, right? Y'all already know. Y'all should already know. Guess who the other girl is that's getting out the motherfucking car? Say it. Just go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. If you was on the live, you requested a video about this girl, so you already know. Who, y'all? Who? Tell me. Stassi. Y'all don't know who Stassi is, y'all might want to go check out my other videos. I'm gonna try to link a couple of the first videos she was in the description box below. But you should be watching all my story time, so you should be caught up anyways, babe. But if y'all don't know who Stassi is, in a nutshell, and you know what? I read a comment. Shout out to you, girl, because you said you are a subscriber, so no shade. But I read a comment saying, like, when I do part 2s, or, you know, when I do other story times about the same character, can I do, like, a recap of the other story time? And no, I need you to go watch that story time, babe. Like, go watch that story time and then just come right back here. I don't want to recap, because, like, I don't want to, no, that's the reason why it's like another story time. Like, I don't want to do a whole recap of another story when you could just go watch it and then watch this one, and then it's like, boom, you know, there's your recap. So, unfortunately, boo, love you, though, for making a suggestion, because, you know, I'm always open to suggestions, but I don't want to do a recap. Like, that's just too much talking. I already talked too fucking much. But Basically, if you don't know who Stassi is, and I'm not going to do a whole recap on Stassi, but I just want to let you know a quick gist. I don't mind giving a quick gist of them. Stassi is my best friend, but not my best friend, but my friend, but not my friend. But I love her, but I hate her. But we are friends, but we're not friends. Like, I'm not her friend. I don't really know her, but I do know her because we friends. But no, we not. So like, don't call her my friend because we not friends. But really, she my best friend. Okay, if you know, you know. Okay, because I know that didn't really make sense, but it do make sense because it's Stassi, but it don't make sense. It, it's complicated. If y'all know who Stassi is, y'all will know why it's complicated. Because let's continue. So y'all already know. Stassi, every time, it's like I love her, but I hate her, y'all. Every time, like, nobody, I don't know nobody else in the world that gets this happy to see me. And I'm a fun girl, okay? A lot of people get happy to see me, but Stassi, she lights up when she see me. That's why I gotta love her, because she loved me to death. But it's like, we ain't friends, sis, because you a crackhead. Like, I don't know. But she loves me. And anybody who have interacted or seen or just know about crackheads, y'all know they got that energy. Like, they got that fidgety energy. So it's like, when she was getting out the car, the door on the other side must have been jammed too, because all of them was sliding out this one side. So when she got out, she automatically, it's like she has a K-Shine radar. She lock eyes with me. Mind you, maybe because I'm the only one in a group of green outfits with a yellow bright ass shirt on, so maybe that's how she noticed me. I don't know, but she locked eyes with me, and I'm just like, I couldn't even. It's like, as soon as I registered that it was her, cause she had on, y'all, she had this, like, y'all remember how people used to do the little asymmetrical bobs and like have the little part, the little bang that be banging right here. So it'll be like a side part and the bang be over here, but it'll be like asymmetrical coming down, whatever. So she had that and it was red. So like, a lot of times when I would see Stassi, I told y'all she got that nice little curly hair, whatever, that curly hair pattern and stuff, where she would have a big like blown out ponytail or something. I didn't really see her with a lot of weave, especially with color. So I didn't really. It took me a minute, and she had to kind of move. You know how you just be moving your bang over the whole time. She had to kind of move the bang over a little bit for me to kind of see that it was her. So all I hear is, "Friend, is that you, K friend?" And she ran over to me and like just automatically hugged me. So I ain't about to be like, "Ugh, get away from me, you bum."
Really, dollar?
Oh, get away from me, you bum.
So nah, I ain't about to be like that. So I hug her back because we friends, but no, we not. So I hug her back, whatever, and she was like, she started looking like,
wait, where Brittany go? Hold up, friend, hold up.
And she runs across the street to like one of the other girls. I don't know which one was Brittany, the first or second girl, but she ran across the street real quick to go catch them or something. Like, I guess she had to get some from them. I don't know. So I'm just sitting there. Mind you, I kind of was standing there because my one friend, who I told you she was stopping giving her Instagrams to people about the tutu. I'm just call her Tutu. Because my homegirls don't really need no name for real, besides kind of like Tutu. But so Tutu, she was kind of like stopping, to exchange. And there was a group of girls, and like the group of girls all was like, yeah, give us all your Instagram. Like, I love that. One of the girls was talking about how she got a daughter, her birthday coming up, and she want Tutu to make her a tutu and all of that. So my girl over there networking, so we was already kind of standing there just like kicking it, like, letting her do her thing. So Stassi, shit, I almost forgot. Stassi ran across the street real quick, but where she ran at, like, I could still kind of see her like in the distance. She didn't go far, but I really wasn't paying on my, because I'm thinking like, I don't care where Stassi went anyways, because as soon as my friend done over here, I'ma leave, because I like to say hi and bye to Stassi. Like, I really do. I barely like to say hi, but shit, if she see me and she speak, I'ma speak back. So I guess Stassi, I don't know. Okay, well, I do know Stassi y'all know she be high as fuck. Y'all know Stassi a crackhead, what I call her, y'all, a functioning CH crackhead. Okay, so y'all remember those brown like Coach bags back in the day that just had like the little button, like it's open, but it would just be like a button that snap closed to close it. But even though the button is snapped, like you can still kind of see in it because it's no zipper or nothing. She had one of those brown Coach bags or whatever. So I guess when she hop out the car, I don't know why you would forget your purse, or I don't know if this her boo. I don't really know what the deal is right here, but she must have forgot it. Well, she definitely forgot it because it was there. So the boy, drugged out, crackhead looking boy with his shirt all twisted up. He was like,
what the fuck? Like, she done forgot her purse. This bitch done forgot her purse.
so he takes it out, y'all, and he throws it on the ground. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, you know, with the alcohol, I really wasn't minding my business like as I should. So I didn't really say nothing to him, but I was just like, me and my homegirl kind of was just like, damn, what the hell? Like, you know, we just said that, but we wasn't really saying it to him, but we so close to him that, like, I guess he figured like we was talking to him, but whatever. So he looked at us and he like,
ain't that your friend, right? That's your friend? Ain't that your friend? Ain't that your friend?
Easy Ain't that your friend? Ain't that your friend? Ain't that your friend?
I know, listen to
Ain't
me.
that your friend?
so no. So I'm just like, before I could really even say that, he was picking up the purse and he was like,
Here, give your friend her purse. Why the fuck would she leave it in my car?
and I was like, no, I don't know her. Like, don't give me her purse, whatever. He drops it, and I mean, nigga, so fucking disrespectful. Like, literally drops it, like, on my feet. Like, drops it on my feet. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, before I can even start turning up, this nigga get in his car. He pulls out the alley. Mind you, horns is beeping because he pulled off so quick. Like, he whipped up out the alley. Like, he didn't even really look. So the car was beeping like, damn, like, where you come from, right? And he, like, scurs off. So I'm just like, what the fuck? So, like, I kind of kicked, like, unconsciously, like, you know, I kind of kicked her purse because, you know, when somebody drops something on you or try to throw something at you, your first instinct sometimes either you gonna catch it or you gonna move back like so when he had dropped it, I kind of like moved back, like kind of kicked her purse off me because at first I didn't really know it was her purse. I don't know what was going on, so I'm like, don't drop shit on me or whatever. So mind you, when he dropped it, because that button was unbuttoned, it like, you know, that Coach purse, it don't have no structure. It ain't how like you can sit it down and it'll sit up. It's like if you sit it down on a table, it'll like collapse because there's no structure with it, right? So because it didn't have no structure, when it fell on the ground, everything kind of like fell out or was just kind of like still in the purse, but the purse fell down, so it was just like out. So like some of the shit had fell all out. It was all on my little feet and stuff. Not on my feet, but it was all on my shoes and stuff and on me. So mind you, so I'm just like, okay, like I'm like, well, whatever. We still over here letting Tutu network anyway. So I'm thinking like Stassi gonna run back over here anyways. Let me just get her purse because why the fuck would you just throw her purse out like that? So whatever. As I'm like, me and my homegirl, because she was helping me because some of the shit had rolled. You know, she had like Advil, maybe Advil. I don't know what was in that little pill bottle. I don't know. Y'all know Stassi. But she had like pill bottles was like rolling out like into the street and stuff. So my friend was grabbing the stuff. So I'm picking the stuff up. It's like freaking tasers in here. It's pocket knives. It's that shit in here. Y'all know that book of shit. Y'all know. Okay. It's that stuff in there. It's pill bottles. It's condoms. It's lube. It's all types of just weird, freaky shit up in here. So I'm like, ooh, I'm like, okay. So I ain't even really want to touch it no more because y'all know I got this little thing with napkins. It was like tissue in there that was like balled up with a rubber band on it. So y'all already, y'all know. Y'all know, okay? So I'm like, ooh, I don't even want to touch this shit, but I'm trying to get her stuff back in there. So I'm just like, oh my God, you got all types of shit in this damn purse. She had a makeup, but y'all know if y'all have like, the powder, like the compact powder makeup or whatever, and you know when you drop that and it shatters, it must have shattered. So she had like a Ziploc bag and she put it in there. So because it's like open and it's shattered, it's just like the powder just all everywhere in the Ziploc bag. So it just looked like brown, like it just looked a mess, right? So whatever. So everything looked a mess. So I'm helping pick her stuff up or whatever. So she finally come running across the street. So I'm like, oh, I'm so glad like she came back because y'all know Stassi, she'll run off, she'll dip. Stassi do a lot of shit. Oh, wait, did I tell those stories yet? I don't know if I told the running off story time yet. So if I didn't, don't worry about that. Scratch that. But she do a lot of stuff. Like, so she came back over, so I'm picking up her purse, and she like,
Friend, how you end up getting my purse? Like, I had left it in his car because I was going to get back in that car with him.
and I was like, oh, friend. I was like, oh, he kicked your purse out. Like, he literally threw it on the ground. And, you know, I just picked it up because he said it was yours. So she like,
No, the fuck he didn't, friend. Friend, don't tell me he did it.
start playing in my hair. Y'all know Stassi. Every fucking time. And mind you, this back in my college and stuff days, so I always just did bust downs, like middle part, bundles, right? Wine curls was my thing. I didn't never care for straight hair because I got a big head. So straight hair sometimes, if it's not thick enough, it flattens out. And I don't like flat hair sometimes. I like a lot of volume. So I will always have these wine curls. So she will always twist in. You know how you twist in your curls? She will always do that shit to me, right? Y'all know how Stassi give it up. Anytime she see me, she gotta hug me, she gotta call me friend, she gotta play in my hair or touch me in some type of way. I don't understand that shit. Used to piss me off. But anyway, so she started playing in my hair and talking. I'm like, Stassi. So I try to like lean back like to get my hair out of her hands. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, no, yeah, he pulled off. Like he just left your purse here or whatever. So she like,
I'm gonna fuck him up.
so she pulled her phone out of her like bra or whatever, like up in her chest. So she tried to call him or whatever. So I guess he ain't answering. So my friend Tutu finally kind of finished up. So I'm like, all right, Stassi, like, see you around, stay safe, whatever. So of course we still walking downtown. So we not walking fast or nothing, cause you know we just walking around. She ain't got no, we don't have no real destination. You just kind of walk around downtown like in circles, damn near. So we started walking or whatever. So I told Stassi bye, so I'm just walking or whatever. Mind you, it's been like a couple minutes, because of course from one block to the next it's not that long. But when you trying to maneuver through people, you kind of end up walking slow. My friend's still networking, talking to people, so she's stopping every blue moon. We taking pictures while she's stopping. We getting numbers. So by the time we make it to the corner, like I said, it's been a couple minutes. So as we looking both ways or whatever, as I'm kind of looking this way, I'm looking at them. I'm talking to my friend like, look at them niggas down there doing donuts and stuff. But out of my peripheral, I kind of see. I end up turning around like, you know, you just do a quick look back. Guess who behind me? Stassi. Now listen. So at first I wasn't thinking much of it, because I'm like, we walking downtown. Maybe they got out to walk downtown too, so they just go walk this way as well. I'm not really tripping, like whatever. So I turned around. I'm like, Stassi, girl, like, why you still behind me? And she was like,
Girl, cause what you about to do? I was just gonna follow you around. What y'all about to do? I know y'all about to turn up, so I was just gonna be with my friend.
no, you wasn't. No, you're not about to hang out with us. And I know y'all thinking like, I thought that was your friend. Why she can't hang out with you? But it's like, because she not my friend, y'all. Like, we not friends. So I'm like, Stassi, no, don't hang out with us. Mind you, like I said, Stassi is high as a kite. So she just look a mess. I'm so sorry. She got her little green and stuff on, but she look a mess. So whatever. So I'm like, no, Stassi, like, don't follow us. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know y'all think like, but she high. Like, don't leave her alone. No, this is what she do. Like, she be in the streets. Like, what the fuck? Where's your other two homegirls at? Like, don't follow me. I don't know. Because y'all know I always end up being responsible for Stassi. I don't have time. No, fucking no. I don't care. So while we still sitting at the corner, she just talking to me like,
No, friend, like I was just going, like, I'm sure y'all about to go to the bar, so I was just gonna go in one bar with you, and then that's it.
but she all linked up on me, like all over me, because she fucking high and annoying, and she kind of like stink. Y'all know how like, or just imagine somebody that like haven't took a shower and they kind of stink, but they put like perfume on. So you know how like the perfume mixed in with like the funk, it's like a sweet stinky smell. Like that's what it smelled like she had a little bit of musk on her, but it was like covered up with like some little peach sweet type shit. Like, so it was just like, girl, you know, you was thinking instead of taking a shower, you must have just put perfume on. Cause what's going on? Like, so I'm just like, girl, get off me. You all kind of like sweaty a little bit. And she had this thing that her top lip, her upper lip right here will always like sweat. Like when it just was too much. So I'm just like, girl, friend, best friend, that's not my friend, please. Like, go over there or whatever. So as she was sitting there, she like, wait a minute, like she looking at her purse, because I was like, because I'm like, friend, first of all, wipe your lip. I'm like, you sweating and stuff, like wipe your lip, you got shit all on, like come on. So I'm trying to tell her like, no, friend, you can't really hang out with us, but I ain't trying to have you out here looking like crazier than you look. So I'm just like, friend, wipe your nose and wipe your upper lip. Like I'm trying to tell her. So she get to go on her purse. So of course she like linked up on me a little bit, like to go on her purse. So I'm kind of holding her up, because I'm just like, ugh, Stassi, whatever. So I'm just like holding her up. So she looking at her purse and she like,
Wait a minute. Hold up. Where's my... Where's my other... Where's my money? Where's this at? Where's that? Wait a minute. Hold up.
So I'm just sitting there listening like, girl, stop saying that word. Like, we all out and you all asking where your drugs and shit at, and you all out loud with it, linked up on me. They gonna think I'm doing that shit with you. Like, stop yelling at. Like, she wasn't screaming it, but she wasn't like quiet with it. She like, where my drugs at? Like, she all loud. So I'm like, girl. So I'm just like, girl, I'm like, hush, what you looking for and stuff? And she like, I'm looking for my fun dip. My Fun Dip. Y'all remember Fun Dips? That little candy and stuff. I'm gonna put a picture. But she looking like, where my Fun Dip and stuff. I'm like, girl, I don't know. So while we at the, don't ask me why we standing on the corner so long. Well, not a corner like that, but we just linger. Like, if you ever just walk around in the downtown area, people just sit and talk. Some people might just lean up on, like, the gates and just be chilling. Like, you just kind of be chilling because it's like, what would be the point of you walking fast? Like I said, we all just walking in one big circle anyway, so it's like no need to really like walk super fast because it's like we gonna just keep circling. So we would kind of like linger around a little bit. So that's why we was just kind of at the corner, and because they was doing like donuts and like speeding past, we wasn't in a rush to cross the street anyway. So we kind of was just watching them like stunting their cars too. Like, we just was kind of chilling. So she ended up calling that boy again. So when she called him, she put him on speaker because she was like shaking her purse up, like kind of like probably trying to really look or whatever. So he ended up answering. He like,
hello, what's up, bitch?
I'm like, damn, like, the fuck. But she like,
nigga, where is my am I da 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 da, am I such and such, where is that, and where is this, and I had my money in here, where is that?
do you know what this dude say? Mind you, because I'm just kind of listening, but like not, I'm still trying to watch the guys like do donuts or whatever, but I'm listening because the arm that she's resting on me, that's the arm that she got the phone on the speaker with. So it's like I'm right here. So I'm just like listening, and he was like,
girl, don't be calling me with none of that. I don't know where none of your shit at. All of that was in your purse when I gave it to your homegirl.
So she like,
when you gave it to who? What you talking about?
He was like,
no, you need to ask your homegirl. Like, she probably stole it. Like, she look like she is still that shit. Like, she look like she is still some drugs.
So I'm just sitting there. I'm not really paying attention because I'm thinking like he must be talking about the homegirls, like the two homegirls that got out the car with her. So she like, who? Brittany and Stephanie or whatever, like whatever. She said the two homegirls' name. So she like,
who? Brittany and Stephanie?
So he like, no. Because he had me fucked up. Hold up, y'all. He was like, no. Hold on. I be having to calm myself down. Shh. Okay. He like, no, yo. Sorry, y'all. He like,
no, that skinny bitch with the yellow shirt on.
So I'm still not paying no mind. I'm like, who the fuck he talking about that had a yellow shirt on? I'm thinking back to her two homegirls. I'm like, both them bitches had green on. Who the fuck he talking about got a yellow shirt on? I looked and I said, oh, wait, he talking about me. I got the fucking yellow shirt on. Wait a minute. So I was like, so I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. So I looked at her. I'm like, he talking about me? And she was like,
who you talking about? Like my homegirl that I hugged when I got out the car?
He like,
yeah, that skinny bitch with the yellow shirt on. Like, she look like she is still your drugs.
First of all, nigga, you got me fucked up, bitch. Because I was a little bit skinnier. I'm still a little skinny, but, bitch, I didn't look drugged out. I ain't never in my life looked drugged the fuck out, nigga. You just mad because, you know what? Let me stop. I'm trying to stop talking about, look. He just really had me fucked up because, bitch, I was a little skinny, but so what? He had to talk about me, and then you talk about I look like I was still some. Do it look like I was still some fucking drugs, bitch? I was skinny, but I wasn't like unhealthy skinny. I was just a little slim thick, I was a little petite, But I wasn't like I ain't look drugged out, bitch. Like, look, this was only this was while I was in college. Like, if you look at my college pictures, like, boy, what you mean I look like I was still some fucking drugs, bitch? No, I don't give that, babe. I don't even do drugs. How dare you? I was a little offended. So I was like, nigga, you got me fucked up with your ugly, drugged out, fiend looking, dope fiend head ass. Like, I just started talking shit because he was on speaker so he could hear me. I'm like, with that busted ass, raggedy ass car, you probably stole her drugs and her money so you could go sell the drugs to get that car fixed, so dirty, dusty ass. Because he had me fucked up. Like, tell me I look like I was still selling drugs. Are you dumb? Is you dumb? Like, he really had me messed up. It's funny now, but back then I was really pissed because I'm thinking, like, I looked at myself like, wait a minute. What the fuck I look like for you to say some shit like that? So Stassi was looking at me like, I'm like, Stassi, none of that shit was in your purse. I'm like, and mind you, like I said, some stuff did roll out, but we caught all the shit that had rolled out. Let me add, I know at first when I said the purse fell and I mentioned that it was like pill bottles and like something rolled up in tissue, like those type of little drugs, that was still in there. But I guess she was missing like other drugs or more drugs and money and all this other stuff. I guess she just had way more drugs that I thought she had. So she did still see the pill bottle and stuff, but I guess she still was missing drugs, y'all. I don't fucking know. So if for you to say you missing money and that and that and that, like that shit wasn't in that purse. Like not that to my knowledge. I don't fucking know. So I was like, girl, ain't nobody steal nothing from your purse. I'm just looking at her. And because Stassi is my best friend, that's not really my best friend. And because she loved me and nobody can tell Stassi nothing about me. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, Stassi gonna ride or die for me. That's why we best friends. But we not friends. You know. But she was like,
All right, I'm gonna take care of it. Bye.
so she hang up. So I'm looking at Stassi because I'm like, wait a minute, bitch. Hold up. Do I gotta fight Stassi? Because mind you, I can hold my own. But I told y'all, Stassi is a crackhead. And sometimes her strength come out. And then sometimes she cry when she high like this. Sometimes she like weak and she cry. So I'm like, oh, I could take her. But then sometimes when she excited and she really like, if she just got high, she be like, y'all know crackheads they got superpowers, like they strong. So I'm thinking like, oh, which Stassi is this? Cause wait a minute, bitch, like let me get ready, cause I ain't, I don't know Stassi like that, but I do, cause we best friends, but I don't know her like that. So I'm thinking like, oh, she don't play about her drugs. Like wait a minute. So like I know she's about to drop her bag and try to square up with me. So I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, hold up, bitch. I'm like, Stassi, I ain't steal none of your stuff. She looking at me like,
Friend, bestie. I know you ain't steal none of my stuff. Like, that nigga is a crackhead.
I'm looking at her like, you got some nerve calling somebody a crackhead. She like,
he a fucking crackhead. Like, I don't know why I even left my purse in there for that 2 seconds while I ran across the street. I know that nigga took all my stuff. Like, I got something for him.
So I'm like, yeah, cause I ain't take none of that. Cause I'm like, I don't even do drugs. Like, I don't do none of that weird shit. And I forgot, cause I didn't even mean to say it like that. And she looked at me like,
what's weird about drugs?
I'm like, nothing actually is really not weird. You right. Like, I wish I was doing it. Like, it looked fun. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. So I'm sitting there thinking, like, because I was kind of going. I'm like, I don't do that weird, lame ass shit. Like, who the fuck do drugs? Like, I started going a little bit. And she looked at me like, bitch, I do drugs. So, and I'm like, oh, you're right. Anyway, so I'm like, well, so we started kind of like walking down the street a little bit. Stassi's still walking with us, and she was like,
you know what? I'm about to set this nigga up. Like, he got me messed up. I'm about to tell him, man, you just got to it and to pull up and come get me.
So I'm just like, Stassi, do whatever you want. I'm about to walk away from you because at this point we was about to walk into the bar. So I'm like, okay, girl, do whatever you want or whatever. So me and my friends end up going to the bar. Stassi wanted to sit outside. Like, I left her outside the bar because she wanted to smoke a cigarette or whatever. So I left her outside. So I'm thinking Stassi is gone. Like, go away. Like, so I'm in a bar turning up or whatever. Like, we having fun. We in there for a minute. So we chilling. So we was there for like 30 minutes. Cause you kind of want to bar hop, go in and out of bars. So we was there for like a good, probably 20, 30 minutes. So we in there chilling. So next to y'all, we up in the bar. We kicking it. We having a good time. We hear commotion outside. Mind you, the commotion has to be extremely loud because it's already a lot of people out. So it's already loud. So when you hear loud, you don't even think nothing of it. But it was like commotion, like arguing and fighting. So everybody kind of like stopped and started looking. So we was already by the door on the way. You know how you about to walk out the door, but somebody started dancing with you. So you got to dance or whatever. So we was already walking out the door, but like somebody like the boys that started coming up to us and dancing with us. So we, we stopped to dance a little bit more. So by the time we heard the commotion, we started going outside. So we go outside and it's a car parked like not in the middle of the street, but like down the side street. So it's a car that's parked. And I looked and I'm like, oh, this that beat up car that Stassi got out. So I'm like, oh, there go that boy. So I look, Stassi is like cussing him out, like all in the passenger window, like fighting him, all of this, y'all, right? Mind you, he the driver. He the freaking driver. So I don't know why she didn't walk around to the driver's side if she was going to fight him or whatever. But she's in the passenger side. Like, and we just see her like this. Like, because the windows is down. We just see her like going crazy. So I'm sitting there. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to watch it. No, I'm not breaking it up. No, I'm not about to go get her because this is not my friend, y'all. I know she ratted out for me, but this is not my friend. So I'm just sitting there like everybody else. Everybody recording like, oh, people yelling like, y'all better go. Y'all better go because it's St. Patrick's Day. Of course, the police is heavy down here. So they like, y'all better go. Y'all better go. So Stassi's like swinging on him or whatever. So I guess he trying to take off. So in the midst of him taking off, mind you, it's too late. lanes that go this way. He's in the middle, so it's cars on this side. So this dumb cracked out boy, he tried to take off with Stassi hanging like out the window. She's halfway inside the car, but her body is hanging out. So he tried to take off with her like that. So because he tried to take off, the car that was right here, basically Stassi got like snatched out of the window because she hit the back of the car that's right here. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if the impact kind of hurt her, so she kind of came out, or I don't know if she got hit out the car. Whatever it is, he hit her against that car and took off, and she ended up falling out, and she kind of rolled on the ground a little bit. So everybody like, oh my God, because we all like, did she get hit? Did she, like, we didn't know because the car that was parked right here, it was kind of blocking us. So we like, oh my God, but y'all know she a crackhead. So when she fell out the car, she rolled and got back up and started chasing him. So everybody like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? What's going on? So y'all, this time I see her purse on the floor. I'm not about to go get it. I don't care. No. I'm not picking up that purse again. I don't want no connections with Stassi. So I'm thinking like, I'm not going to pick up her purse, but I'm going to stand here and make sure nobody take it. Like, I don't know. Y'all know I should have just left. I know I should have just took off and left it alone. But because it's my best friend, that's not really my best friend. Part of me got so much love for her that like, I'm like, I don't want nobody to steal her purse. Like, come on now. Because when she fell out the car, like, it fell on the ground and she never got it because she too busy trying to catch up to this other car. But mind you, it's traffic, so she caught up to him again. So when she caught up, she just ran. When she caught up, she just ran up like on the trunk or whatever, and she was just like jumping on the trunk or whatever. But he was still like inching up. He wasn't going fast because it's traffic. So I'm like, so everybody like telling her like, girl, the police around the corner. You better get down. You better get down. So she was just jumping like on his like trunk or whatever. Then she like, you stupid bitch, and she let him like go. So she get down. So we kind of back a little bit. I'm just kind of like watching her purse or whatever in the street because like, I don't want nobody to take it or whatever. So I did move up a little bit just like in case somebody try to take it. I'd be like, that's my best friend purse. That's not my best friend. Don't ask me why I ain't pick it up, but that's my friend. So if the purse right here, I'm like right here. So she eventually started running back and she grabbed her purse. So, all the attention is kind of on her because everybody like, oh, girl, yeah, like recording her and all of that. So imagine like her purse right here. Y'all know I'm over here. So when I see her pick up her purse, she started coming over to me. So I'm like, ooh, let me run. So I try to like take off that way and like walk fast because I'm like, I just wanted to stay here to make sure you got your purse. But once I realized she see me, I'm like, let me run. So I started jogging up a little bit. She running up to me like, friend, hold up. And I'm like, oh, no, please don't come. I'm looking like Brenda in Scary Movie. Like, please don't come over here, you crazy bitch, please.
Well, maybe she won't see me.
Somebody help me! Brenda!
Oh, shit! She stole me!
And she catch up and I'm like, what, Stassi, what? And she like,
girl, he's so fucking stupid. I called him and told him, man, you got into a fight, and I got all my stuff back, and I told him to come pick me up because I was stranded, so he came over here, and I'm like, you so fucking dumb. I know you took my stuff, so I just started beating his ass.
So she telling me, and I'm just like, okay, Stassi, good for you. Like, please, like, just leave me alone. Like, please go away, go away. I'm so sorry, but I'm like, Stassi, go away, please. Just go away, go away. But I'm just like, okay, Stassi, good. Like, go ahead, go ahead. So she like,
yeah, now he gone, so can you give me a ride home?
Stassi, no, Stassi, no. I'm so sorry, no. I'm like, Stassi, I don't want to. Like, I'm not giving you no ride home, Stassi. Like, no, I don't care. Like, I know I drove my own car, but I don't want to give Stassi a ride home, y'all. Like, no, I'm sorry, no. Where's your other homegirls at? And where's your friends? Where's your baby daddy at? Like, call them. I'm not trying to give you no ride home. So I just want to add, if you new to Stassi, me saying I don't want to give her a ride home, I know that sound mean, but y'all gotta watch the other videos on Stassi. Every time I try to get this girl a ride home, I never took her home. Like, she always made me end up in another situation or dropping her off at some motel, at some dude house. It was always other drama. Like, she never legit just went home. Like, that was her excuse of trying to get me to go run the streets with her. So that's why I'm like, absolutely the fuck not. So I'm like, Stassi, it's cool, like, whatever, like, nah, So we started walking. I'm trying to lose her. Now, the crowd is so heavy on the street that I end up kind of, like, losing her a little bit because she tried to light another cigarette and she dropped her lighter. So when she picked it up to get it, I'm like, come on, y'all, come on, because it was getting a little dark, too. So I was just like, come on. So we went into another club or whatever. Because I'm like, well, I'm trying to lose her. Or not a club, a bar. Because I'm like, I'm trying to lose her. So we went into the bar or whatever. So we was there for a minute. I'm thinking like, oh my God, I just really, really hope Stassi is gone. Because I don't have time. Like, no. So we in there for a minute. We chilling. I kind of like start to like literally forget about Stassi a little bit. So it was time for like my boo ended up texting me. He was ready, you know, for me to come over. So I told him like, I'm about to go, y'all. But literally where we had parked at, the bar was like, we parked right here and the bar is right here. So I told him, I was like, y'all, I'm good. I'm like, I literally see the parking lot from the bar. So I was like, I'm about to go run to my car. Because I was like, by the time y'all walk me over there and come back the lines and stuff, everything is so long. Like, I didn't want them to even lose their spot. So I was like, y'all, I'm good. Like, I can literally run over. I'm like, y'all can stay on the phone with me the whole time. Like, I didn't want them to leave out the bar. So they like, you know, they're like, you sure, you good? I'm like, yeah, like, I see it. Like, I'm cool. I didn't feel unsafe, y'all. And I wasn't stupid drunk. So I was good. So I told them, like, yeah, I'm straight. Stay here or whatever. So they stayed. So, you know, Tutu on the phone with me the whole time, whatever. Mind you, it's still loud. I can't even really hear her. But she, you know, we're going to stay on the phone. So, y'all, I'm going, you know, I'm walking or whatever. Because the police is really out. Like, they out heavy and everything. So, I feel good. Like, so I'm walking or whatever. So, I'm just walking around. Because I had to walk around because it was, like, it was gated in. So, I had to walk around to the entrance. So, I'm walking around. Oh, my God. Guess who pulled on the side of me, y'all? And I know y'all think, like, why you keep running into her? Downtown is so small that, like, if you walk around a couple times, you gonna keep seeing the same people. Like, it was the same. We kept seeing the same guys that got our number, get, like, other girls' number. Like, you will keep seeing the same people. So, like, I don't want y'all to think, like, girl, it's just such a big coincidence you keep seeing Stassi. No, you gonna keep seeing the same people because everybody just downtown walking around. So, eventually, y'all gonna come back in that same circle. So, Stassi pull up next to me. She in this car. Like, it's guys in the front, guys in the back, and it's only Stassi in the car. So, Stassi, like,
Friend.
yelling out the window. And I looked, I'm like, because this the only person who yelled friend to me like this. So, I always know it's her. So, I looked, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, oh, my God. So, I'm trying to hurry up. I'm like, bye, Stassi. Yeah, I got to go. My ride right here. She like,
no, friend, come get in the car with us. Like, I found some cute boys. Like, they want to have fun. Come on, I'm the only girl. Come on, friend, come with me.
So, you know, the niggas hanging out the window like, yeah, come on, friend, hang out with us. Like, you fine, you cute as fuck. Come hang out with us. I'm like, no, I'm good. They like, come on, you gonna leave your friend hanging? You gonna leave your friend by herself? I'm like, she can handle y'all. I seen Stassi do some things. I know she can handle all y'all. And she in the car with y'all. So don't be asking me like, why you let her ride with all them boys? Because sometimes y'all be acting slow. Like, why you let this grown woman do this? Why I can't control these people. I barely can control myself. And y'all want to ask, why would you I would never let my friend ride. These people be making these grown-ass decisions. And y'all be looking at us like we supposed to do much about it. She was already in the car with them. So don't ask me shit. Like, she wanted to go have a good time, whether I was going to be there or not. So I'm just like, no, y'all good, y'all. So I just turned the corner this way. And it was a one-way. So they couldn't go this way. They only can go that way or straight. So I turned around to my car. And they sped off, y'all. I was like, listen, you know what? I need a smoke and a beer.
You know what? I need a smoke and a beer.
Because this is too much for me. Like, Stassi, gone on. Like, I guess she needed to make her money back. Because I don't think she got none of her stuff back from that guy that stole her stuff. Or, I don't know. She could have, when she was fighting him, she could have grabbed the stuff back. I'm not sure. She never told me. So, I was just like, Stassi, every time, it's just always some shit with you. I try to steer clear from you, but it's like we besties, but we not. And it's like, to this day, y'all, like, I don't have Stassi's number. Like, anytime I see her, it's always a run-in. It's always out the blue. Like, I could not call her if I needed to. Well, I do got her Instagram, so technically I could call her on Instagram. But I don't have her number. But it's like, every time she see me, she be so fucking happy. And sometimes, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm being honest, sometimes I guess I'd be like, I wouldn't say I'd be happy to see Stassi, but when I see her, I'll be like, hey, girl. Because, you know, that's my bestie. Fuck the restie. But it's not. And you're a crackhead, so Stassi, leave me alone. But you be riding for me. Like, if I'm about to get jumped by some girls, I'm calling Stassi. So it's like, damn, so we might be friends, though. But no, we not, y'all, so don't call her my friend. Yeah. But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you guys thumbs up this video. Comment down below and double check to make sure you are subscribed. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at KShine with 3 E's. And y'all already know. N-I-N. Till next time. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.